iMovie editing on iPads begins similar to that on an iPhone. When you launch iMovie, you will select between Video, which shows all the videos you have on the device, Projects, which will show any projects you've created, and Theater, which will show shared projects from the cloud. To get started, select the plus in the upper right-hand corner. You can choose to create a movie or a trailer. A trailer will use a collection of your clips to develop a Hollywood-style trailer of your movie. This is pretty flashy and not something to use in a journalistic application. For this, you will select Movie. Next, you will choose a theme. You can scroll through themes at the bottom. If you press the play button, it'll play through some of the features of that particular theme. The key is choosing a theme that is pretty simple, and note that you can make any changes you would like to later. For this, we're going to choose the bright theme and tap Create. In the iPad as well as the iPhone, you need to import clips to get started. On the right, I can view my videos, photo, and audio. Notice as I select a clip, I have the same options as before. I can import, that's the down arrow, play the clip. I can also scrub through the clip if I would like to, or I can add overlays, which I will show later in this tutorial. When I scrub my fingers over, notice it plays in the project pane, so you have a little larger preview. We're going to go ahead and add this to our timeline. As you can see, the navigation of the iPad is a bit different. At the bottom, we have a larger timeline, and the project pane is in the top left. The top icon, with the back arrow, will let us go back to our project screen and name our project. Let's go ahead and do that now. We're going to name this Lawrence Public Library, and this is at the sidewalk sale. Notice we can see the duration of the movie. When it was last modified, we could play it, share it, or delete it. We're going to go ahead and go back and edit it by tapping the icon. The next icon to the right of the back arrow is the question mark. This is going to help us view tools, tips, and help us navigate a little bit better through iMovie. I'm going to hide those now. Below where you add your source material, you will notice a wave button. I'm going to select that now, and notice all that does is view or hides the clip's wave demo. It does not delete it. It's just a reveal or hide. Next to that is your undo button. Below the timeline are icons to add your image, voiceover, and change project settings. I won't demo either taking the still image or the voiceover because both would end my screen capture. The project settings appear as a cog. If we tap that, a little pop-up comes up, which allows us to add a filter to our entire project. Note this isn't for a single clip, it's for the entire project. We can also change our theme, and all our themes we saw before are there. And then we have the options to add theme music or not. In this case, we're going to add fades at the beginning and end as our transitions, and we're going to take off speed changes pitch. Once your clip is selected, you can make many of the same edits that you made in iPhone. So we're going to scroll to the very beginning of our clip and kind of pick where we want to trim this to. And I'm going to keep trimming to right here. And that's where I want this movie to start, when that person is walking up to the table. Other options when I have it selected, much like before, will allow me to detach my audio from my video, which I do want to do in this case. I'm actually going to delete the audio off this video clip, reselect my video clip. I can split part of my video clip. So let's go here, and we're going to split right there. Wherever my playhead is where I'm going to split my video. And split it again right there. I'm going to take this part of the clip and I'm going to move it down to the end. I don't know if I'll use it, but I have that nice clip of someone getting some water that I might use at some point in time. It needs some cleaning up, but we'll see where we go with that. So we've learned how to split, detach. We can also duplicate this clip. We've learned how to delete. Remember that your scissor tool is always kind of your default, so go back to that. My timeline would allow me to slow down, freeze, reset the speed of my clip. Volume, I don't have any volume on this right now because I deleted my audio, but here I could increase or decrease my audio. And let's go ahead and add another clip, and I'm going to add it right here, the end of this one. Let's go into our recently added, and I'm going to add this interview. So in this case, I know that is actually where I want to trim this to, so I'm going to select my clip, go back to my scissor, I'm going to split it, I'm going to delete this half of the clip. It looks like I deleted too much. Let's go back here. We're going to start right there. I'm going to select that. I'm going to split it. Select this part of the clip. I'm going to delete that. With this part of the clip, I'm going to detach my audio. So now I have my audio file to work with, and I'm actually going to take and I'm going to run it before the previous clip. So it would be the voiceover on this clip. So as Jenny is talking about how the library is providing some free things and water for customers, we see a customer actually getting some of those free things. When we switch over to the video of Jenny, I want to go ahead and add a title slide. So I'm going to select her, add the T, and we're going to add a little lower thirds title. And we're going to leave it right there. Tap my text editor to go ahead and edit. And this is... Alright, so now we have her title that we're running over that. And we'll segue into her part of the interview, continue with her talking. She's talking about all the great features at the interview. And about right here, I am going to add in an overlay. And this is going to be the video that I overlay. I'll just play that for you. It is someone getting a lovely neck tattoo. So for that, I'm going to use my last three options. I'm going to choose the second one, which will overlay it as a picture-in-picture frame. And you can see it appears right there. Now if I select my clip, I have a little move icon here, and that means I can drag and reposition wherever I would like. In that case, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to actually split that clip. So I have my overlay selected, and I'm going to split it. So you can see we've split this clip, and now if I select that, I'm selecting the second clip. Down at the bottom left-hand corner, I have a new icon. If I select that, and then this first option here, it basically allows me to switch from the interview as my A to this video as my A roll. So we go from the picture in the picture to just the tattoo, see the full tattoo. So that's kind of how you can use that picture-in-picture technique. By the way, it's important to note that as you choose things like your color effects, those only affect that clip. So if I make this clip black and white, the picture of the person getting the tattoo remains in color. Now if I wanted to split this clip, go back to my split, this part of the clip I could run in color, and then as we transition to the picture-in-picture, my main picture becomes black and white, the tattoo becomes color, and then it stays color as it moves to the main frame. So once you've got your audio worked out, you can also add B-roll audio. To do that, go up to your audio clip, and we're going to add it to the entire film. We're going to choose theme music, add our bright theme music. Notice it goes below the audio. So we have the video interview, and then we have this audio. And we're going to decrease the volume on it. Notice how it brings that wave file down. And we're going to add a fade in. That is how you can add your audio. We're going to go back to our project screen. And at this point we can share using our share button. Very similar options as we would have on our iPhone. We can airdrop it. We can share it via iCloud. We can save our video. When you save your video, you have several choices. Your best option is going to be your HD 720p, which is a good view for YouTube, other online uses. You can save it to iTunes to be edited later, upload it directly to YouTube. Several options for sharing your video. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy editing on iMovie.